Proverbs 29, verse 11 says, "A fool vents all his feelings, but a wise man holds them back." We strive to build community. And a part of building community is communication. Both the words community and communication have the same Latin root, communi. And if you're a Latin speaker and I said that incorrectly, please forgive me. But it refers to something that is held in common. In order to build community, we must talk. We must get to know one another. We all know the people who are very private, the types that after you have talked with them every week for about 15 years, you then learn, actually, this person's married. Okay, that's good. Well, that's a start. Now let's maybe learn a little bit more. There are those types who keep everything very close. But Solomon here is dealing with another problem. There are others who never had a private thought. Foolishness, he says here, is demonstrated by a lack of discretion. Just as a boiling pot with no top steams up a kitchen, a fool with no discretion saturates his friends. Wisdom means learning to discipline our tongues and not pour out our souls to everyone all the time. This is an issue, especially the younger we are, the more we think that authenticity means pouring out all of my heart all the time so that people can know me. So here are two applications I want to make. First of all, the wise man holds his feelings for the appropriate person. You need a confidant, one or two, someone that you can tell your struggles, who can then pray with you and for you, but who can also tell you, you need to be quiet. You need to stop. You need to knock it off or something like that. So this often means your confidant should not be someone only who is your exact age. It may need to be someone who's a little older, but who can speak clearly and bluntly to you. The second application is to learn and wait to the appropriate time to speak. Solomon would say later in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 7 that there is a time to speak and a time to keep silence. The time to speak is usually not when your emotions are at their strongest. Again, this is not a call to stoicism. There are people here, I'm sure, who will hear this and say, "Oh, well, I did tell someone about a problem I had about 8 months ago. He's probably talking to me. I need to just knock it. I need to tamper it down. You're not the one I'm speaking to." But for every one person who thinks I'm called to grin and bear it, there are many more that think I've got to make sure people know the real me. No, this is a call to pursue wisdom in your communication, rather than saying whatever you think at any given time. And so, for those who are the friends, then, if you're the one who's regularly hearing, if you have a friend who's always telling you about everything, then be friendly, but it is okay to say, "I think you're probably thinking about this too much." That's an acceptable response. If someone is giving in to self-pity or something like that, you can speak plainly on that matter. Again, the call altogether is wisdom. Wisdom in knowing when to speak and to whom we should speak, as well as wisdom in responding to those who speak to us.